Good morning, Somerset Academy, Lakes, and Slam. This is not the morning announcements. This is actually Cobras in session. I'm Angel Guerrero.
And I'm Nadir Hussein.
And today's episode is on social media.
What is so great about social media? Well, social media really is a great way for people to communicate with each other. It entertains you and shows you things that could potentially be a great success in your future.
For example, have you seen the turkey dancing video? It was all over the internet. I thought it was hilarious.
To be honest with you, Angel, I did not see the turkey dancing video.
You're that behind on your memes. Social media is a way for people to connect and interact with each other. For example, people get closer to their favorite YouTubers like Mr. Beast.
Have you heard of Mr. Beast?
I have.
All right. So you know a lot about him.
Not really, but I know who he is.
He is actually a very great and influential YouTuber. He worked with his friends to bring great benefits into a lot of people's lives. Have you heard of his latest project, Go Team Trees?
I have. I heard he's planting 20 million trees.
Yeah, 20 million. You think he's going to make it?
Probably.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people have donated.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one thing social media can do. It can inspire people to do big projects like him, especially a big influencer with so much money.
Mm-hmm. All he needed was some help, and, he's already creating a big change.
Apart from social media influencers, everyone likes social media because of the memes, right?
Yes, definitely.
What are some of your favorite memes?
I like the latest one with the Creeper Aw Man. Oh, those are hilarious. I don't know why.
The what?
The Creeper Aw Man memes. And this is for anybody who likes anime. The anime memes are just my favorite.
Well, I like all the SpongeBob memes. They're everywhere.
Of course you
They're
do.
hilarious. They're hilarious.
Yeah, they are funny.
And the Baby Yoda memes. Have you guys seen the Baby Yoda memes?
I have seen Baby Yoda memes.
He's
Baby
everywhere.
Yoda's adorable, man.
He's everywhere.
Yes.
That's why I log on to social media every day, just to see Baby Yoda. No other expectations. Although social media is like a great place for you to talk with your friends and share a lot of posts, it can be really bad.
Yeah, there are some disadvantages of the use of social media. A lot of people abuse it, but some people are careful with it. We have to be careful on the internet. You have to be careful what you see, what you say. Anything can be portrayed the wrong way.
And it can really have a negative effect on people. Because I've seen people delete their Instagram posts because they don't have enough likes.
Yeah, it's sad. Just because you made a really great Instagram post and you didn't get enough likes, they remove it.
Also, it's a big place for cyberbullying, especially on social media, because you get to hide behind anyone you want, and you don't know who's on the other side of the screen,
Yeah, it could be your closest friends or somebody you just don't know in general, and they could just be, saying things about you that you probably won't like.
So in a way, it can be harmful to you.
Yes.
You just have to be careful on it.
Yeah. Though, yes, a lot of people are careful on the internet, and those are people who are considerate of what they see or what they say. Angel?
Yes.
Why did the boy do his homework on the airplane?
Why?
Because he wanted a higher education.
That was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I know everyone listening to this is laughing right now, and they're crying.
They're crying. You want to hear a riddle?
I do.
Okay. 2 fathers and 2 sons went out fishing. They each caught a fish, but they only came back with 3 fish. Why?
It's too early for me to do math. So, I'm just going to say
that.
yes,
Yes?
and we're going to move on from that riddle.
All right. Whoever heard that riddle, if you know the answer,
If you can figure it out, we'll give you a brand new 2020 Toyota Corolla and $30,000 all paid for by Ms. Torres.
And an Apple MacBook paid by Ms. Torres. And a free trip to New York paid by Ms. Torres.
So, if you guess the riddle, just send us a DM and we'll give you your prize.
Mm-hmm. Free shipping paid by Ms. Torres.
Paid by Ms. Torres. Are you ready?
She's our sponsor here.
Yes, she is. We forgot to talk about our special guest.
All right, Angel.
Today our special guest was Carl, the skeleton. He lives in Miss Torres' room.
Yes, he's a fun dude. Say hi, Carl.
So nice, so
I
respectable.
know. He's such a good guy.
Thank you, Carl. I think it's time for a movie fact
Movie fact. Hey.
/ movie review. Wait, let's record that. I think it's time for a movie review.
And movie fact.
So, have you watched the movie Wonder?
I have.
What did you think about it? Well, first, let's tell them what Wonder is, because I know there's a book and there's a movie.
Yeah.
So let me just explain the movie to them. Born with facial differences that up until now have prevented him from going to a mainstream school, Augie Pullman becomes the most unlikely of heroes when he enters the local 5th grade.
As his family, his new classmates, and a larger community all struggle to discover the compassion and acceptance, Augie's extraordinary journey will unite them and prove you can't blend in when you were born to stand out.
It got 85% on Rotten Tomatoes, which I feel like is really good for a movie, and it earned
$305.9 million US dollars.
It must have been a good movie. Well, it was a good movie from what I saw. And I think that sort of ties in with our social media because it has a lot to do with bullying and how Augie's treated because he's different from other people.
Yeah. People who are different from the internet, just like Augie Pullman is different from other people, they aren't treated the same way, you know? But there's people out there who really care, and a lot of people, you know, Augie's friends and his family really did care about him, and he pulled through.
And it did teach a lot of young children a lesson because it was a G-rated movie, and a lot of parents took their children to go watch it, and it really taught them that even though you're different, you're still a regular person. Even though you might look different or be different, you know you're still a human and you deserve to be treated like one. And that's how Augie was treated. Like towards the end of the movie, he had a lot of friends once he got used to his school, but he was scared at first.
Yeah. He was nervous about going to 5th grade. He didn't think he was going to get treated the same. But he met friends. He met Summer, who was his best friend in the world, and they both had great fun. He had his challenges with other students, but he pulled through with Summer. Summer always supported him. Summer represents us people, you know, when we come and work together.
It really does. Augie is like the main character, and then Summer is like the conflict. You know what I mean? Like on social media, you have your own page, and then other people are your followers. And Summer was kind of like you know how when you get comments on social media and it's like, oh, nice picture, good job, you look great in this?
Yeah.
That's kind of what Summer was doing to Augie.
Yeah.
But, you know, in a friendly way, because she actually cared about him.
The other students, they were a portion of society that isn't very nice. But Summer, you know, she showed that there is still good on the internet.
I thought it was a really good heart and teaching movie. And I thought that the young actors were actually really good. I thought it was really realistic and believable. What did you think?
It was very inspirational. The actors played very well. They really portrayed the personalities and emotions of the characters.
So there you go. If you haven't seen Wonder, you should check it out. I think it teaches a good overall lesson.
And it's a pretty fun movie. Funny and interesting.
So now, do you know what time it is?
I think it is.
Didn't sound like you were enthusiastic about that. Do you know what time it is?
Yes, I know what time it is.
Drum roll, please. It's time for the fact of the day.
Yay.
So, Nadira,
Yes.
what is the fact of the day today?
Fact of the day, number 1. The internet has 4.4 billion users.
Billion.
Billion. That is a lot.
How many people are on the earth?
There's like 7.5 billion people on the earth. And like...
More than half of the population is on social media, guys.
Seriously, wow. That is a lot of people.
The second fact of the day is there are 3.499 billion active social media users.
What do you guys do all day? You're just on social media literally 24/7.
I feel like that's a good thing. Because if you know someone and you run out of connection with them, you can just search them up on social media and be like, oh, hello, how are you?
Yeah.
You know?
Social media is like a bridge to connect people.
It's like this big contact book that you don't have on your phone, but you can search anyone up. It's kind of creepy. actually.
Oh, that's a nice way to put it, Angel.
Thank you for listening to Cobras in Session. I'm Angel Guerrero.
And I'm Nadir Hussein.
Thank you, Mr. Wichern, for providing us with a microphone.
And Ms. Torres for sponsoring our club.
Don't forget to answer the riddle to get your prize. DM Cobras in Session on Instagram. See you next time.
Bye.